Hello everyone, welcome back to We Know What You Like. Welcome back to week 2 of our counting down to Halloween, counting up week-wise, episode-wise, for the Irregulars. Last week was the very first episode that we saw on the channel for the Irregulars, and I was okay with the plot. I was like, okay, I'm here for the spooky, I'm here for the mixed cast, I'm here for the supposed to be even spookier things. I'm here for it. Some of the acting was a little some of the writing was a little but I did like Leo. We love a nerd. We love a nerd. Yeah, it was great to see the actor who plays the Hound and other things. Let's see, Dr. Watson was a dick for no reason. Like, he literally threw the money on the ground. Like, sir, you want their help. Jessie has power. She's a witch. She met some guy. The lights came into her realm of dreaming from a guy from, what was it, Louisiana. And she's like, who are you? And he's like, where are you? I'm in Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana myself, driving to Virginia, and the thing that I always remember about Louisiana is their big ass pine cones. I don't know if that helps anyone, but that's what I always remember about Louisiana, and just like the feel. One day I will go there properly though. I want to go to Anne Rice's house, or not her literal house, but like I know she's like a shop and such, or at least she did years ago. Whatever. I'm about to watch episode 2 and right now, so let's get to it. Alright, so what,
And then it came loose, and then I touched it with my tongue, and then it started bleeding, and then
oh, it's tooth.
in some tissue.
Translation?
One of his teeth fell out.
I knew exactly what I was talking about. I used to do that shit for money, which is why I've needed
You're a brave
braces.
soldier, this boy. Now you know what the best thing about losing a tooth is, don't you? You hide
Money.
the pillow tonight. Tooth fairy will come.
To be fair, the second time I didn't need braces. I'm just vain enough to want them. I do like how this is similar to, you know, Sherlock Holmes and such, where we hit an episode, there's like a mystery we need to solve, but there's an underlying theme going on with like Jessie and shit like that. So that's kind of cool.
Mommy?
His teeth gotten snatched, y'all. Yo, you're not even sneaky. Ooh, you got your runners. God damn!
I have another case for you to look into.
Can you say
Correct me
please,
if I'm wrong,
bitch?
but your current predicament indicates you've struggled to find other means of employment.
I mean, you're
believed
right,
you and your
but still.
friends would willingly aid in our investigation because I saw morality in you.
Right. Nothing to do with the fact that you probably knew her mother.
I don't know what it is you're planning, but my involvement ends here. I'm not sneaking you off the grounds.
You don't need to. Thank you.
It's a girl, isn't it? Just be careful.
She said, make sure your pull-out game is good.
Children's teeth are being stolen.
When I came into your house, and you were on the floor, you were hurt.
Did you listen to me? What I know or do not know is none of your business. You are at liberty today at my behest, and you remain so upon my goodwill. Step foot.
I mean, like, he's so angry for no reason.
Dragged back to a cell, and this time no savior will come calling.
Do I make myself clear?
No.
Breaking into 221B. Listen,
He's like, I like you.
good afternoon.
Oh, hey, Leo.
Hello, Beatrice. What are you all doing?
He's like, ooh, you're in the doghouse,
We're
mate.
working on a new job.
Did you hear about the tooth fairy? When one of your teeth falls out, it can smell it. It comes and takes the rest of them out of your mouth when you're asleep.
Just don't put it in,
Dear God, please don't let my tooth fall out. Please. I'll be good. And I'll
just don't put it
always do
underneath
my
your
best.
pillow. Just don't do that. hear that noise. Yo, that's not how it looks. Teeth are fucking ugly. And especially in this time, all those teeth would be jacked. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those teeth first? From a kid, motherfucker.
Jess, I don't need you holding my hand anymore, B.
See, like, I get it. I appreciate you trying to get stronger, but, like, the dumbest thing to always do is to split up. Never follow the creepy child who smiles at you like that. Just like she don't know. He's clearly luring you in. I guess that's the point, right? If you don't follow the danger, you won't know the answers.
The night that this thing took Carla's teeth, she left a tooth under her pillow, yes?
No. She lost her last baby teeth a couple of years ago.
Oh,
Wait,
I was wrong.
It just came and took her teeth at random.
That place is pretty run the fuck down. Has she seen shit? Are they really there? They're the people for earlier, right?
Is that your son outside?
Fucking knew it. Now, what exactly does that do? I like the song. Don't talk. Do not go forward. Do not go. Ah!
I can go into her mind like I did the Bergmaster. But let me guess. You don't want me to.
Jesse, I get the message. But can I just remind you that I literally just saved you from getting your teeth pulled out? This is...
That's
I
fair.
don't even know how it works.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you do. Well, what if she enters someone that's much stronger or evil, you know?
Get out of my head.
Why are you stealing teeth?
Get out of my head.
Leave here.
Oh. That's what I'm saying. Like, the bird guy didn't want to hurt her necessarily. He was just in a grief. So what if she enters somewhere and they fight back? Then she gets trapped, right? That's a cool shot. Kinda.
Well, imagine you found out that your mum was murdered. And imagine you had an opportunity to hurt the person who did it. You'd kill them.
Calling it now. She's gonna find out her mother was murdered.
What the actual fuck?
What did they see? Don't leave her alone, pendeja. They're stupid. Don't touch it!
Like it's alive. Like it's growing, like the skull is growing from the teeth.
Maybe she's making a body. You see? Undead.
This precious land will be used to destroy him. That's what she said. She was talking about the clones. Who owns the land in Balham?
Well, the Duke of Winchester. He owns all the land south of the Thames from Wimbledon to Greenwich, but... Oh, God.
What, Leo?
The Duke of Winchester. He's one of the richest men in England. He's incredibly well protected at all times. If she was going to try and kill him, she'd need to find a way to get past his bodyguards.
Switch the kids.
The British Army had a professional bodyguard that'd absolutely destroy you.
That's John Cooper. What's the connection to the girl? Carla Macon.
The Duke sponsors a variety show every year. There were posters for it in the Farringdon Hippodrome.
Ah.
You're too late. They do my bidding. He will be killed in front of hundreds of people.
I mean, goddamn.
How fast can you get to that theatre?
Faster than you. Fucking us over here. I swear to God, I thought she was climbing down the fucking wall for a second. So how did she get switched? Did she just beat her up? Beloved zombie child. Oh. That's creeper.
God. Is that your son, John?
Whatever you think he did, this is not the way to fix it.
Nah, kill him. I want to see some spooky shit.
I never knew my dad. My mother died when I was little.
How did your mother die?
Yes, tell me.
She went crazy. B, what are you doing? She said there's a way to stop it.
Stop her, stop the
She
others.
doesn't think I'll do it. We can stop it if we kill her.
Someone is trying to kill you. And perhaps that's because you are such a loathsome human being.
Imagine what the kid must be feeling. Like, that shit's gonna trip her. She actually did it. The kid is gonna be traumatized. Now you've crossed the barrier line.
Killed her.
Knowing that you can in fact kill changes a person. He's gonna look at you differently. You ain't gonna get that sick dick anymore in the first place. Did she stab her in the head? Imagine.
That's the doctor's name. He knows more than what he's telling us, much more.
Clearly!
So we start there.
Beatrice.
Is that her dad? Who the hell are you?
How do you know my name?
Yeah, I thought.
Who are you?
My name is Holmes.
Oh.
Mycroft.
Sure.
Holmes.
Oh, who the fuck is that? Alright, everyone. So that was episode 2 of, well, the only season of the Irregulars, The Ghost of 22-1B. Yeah. This title was a little not off-putting, but not exactly correct, I would say. Because, like, well, okay. The reason why I initially thought that it wasn't the correct quite title for this episode, because we weren't actually in 21B in a whole lot this episode. We had Spike go in there. He met someone who fucking played the violin a little bit, then threw up, and Spike went through the fucking throw up. Disgusting. I get it. Only way to go through, I guess, but nope. I don't think it could have done it. See, he's found the red room, the sex dungeon room, and there was like maps, there was a Ouija board, and like all this shenanigans. Clearly there's more to that he knows. What was it called? The Golden Dawn, I think. That probably like a secret organization that he's in, probably. And maybe, okay, it seems like from what they were telling us that Jesse's and B's mother was like a witch. She had powers. She was probably maybe in part of that organization, which is they also don't know their father, so maybe he's part of the organization as well. Maybe he turned evil. They said their mom turned mad or went crazy, something like that, and she like fell into the water and then drowned. I'm thinking she didn't actually go crazy. She just probably had, again, maybe someone had entered her dream space or something, and she couldn't escape them, maybe. I don't know, and then she died. Let's see what else happened. We also got the tooth lady. I did like the fact that they introduced the notion, like, what if Jess went to someone's dreamscape and fought them back, or like was generally wanted revenge, and so they actually introduced that in this episode. So I'm glad it wasn't like exactly easy. Sometimes, I said this in the first episode, and I'll say it again in this one, sometimes the writing doesn't quite do it for me, and I'm like, about it. And then the thing that, what was it, so Beatrice has to kill the tooth lady, and I honestly didn't think she was going to do it, but I'm kind of glad she did, because it sets the notion that B should be a different person now. Like, that should shock her more. But they didn't really do nothing with that. Like, there should have been more of a harder outlet afterwards. Like, she cried a little bit and her hands were shaking, and she was in Jesse's arms, and then she was like with Leo, but then nothing. She's like, okay, that didn't affect me. Maybe they'll show something later on that'll affect her more. I don't know. Like, it kind of cheapened the moment that they didn't really show anything else about her doing that for me. And then the fact, like, I get, like, they're asking these powers, they're asking like an Ouija board, and the powers are coming through, like the purple powers or whatever, they're getting powers that way. But like, how exactly do they come up with these powers? Like, oh, this lady was like, had literally nothing to do with teeth. Like, she did, like the bird guy, that made sense. But like, did she work at a dentistry? Is that what them showing the dentistry tried to imply? Like, she worked there? Her father worked there or something? I'm not quite sure. Well, they said they owned the building. Okay, wait. The Duke made set the rent higher. The dad couldn't pay. So maybe the dad owned that dentistry. So then that would make sense. If that's what it was. But regardless, though, she came with this elaborate plot and like, oh, steal the teeth of the children, and then the mother to get to the Duke. And I'm like, why don't you just get to him? You want, like, if you want revenge so bad, wouldn't it be more satisfying to just do it yourself instead of having these pawns to do it? Like, I get it, she wouldn't have probably been able to go up to him, but I think that also cheapens your revenge if you have someone else do it through their hands, even if they're fake or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes, like, this is only the second episode, and there's some, like, it has potential, but, like, no offense to the show, but I can kind of see if this is, like, the route they're going, I can see why it got canceled. Maybe that's messed up for me to say. This is no disrespect to the acting, even though sometimes I don't really like Spike's acting, but more to do with the writing. Like, the potential is there. But hey, okay, I'm gonna give it its due diligence. I'm still gonna watch the other 6 episodes. Obviously not today, but next time. But regardless, this is Lucios. We know what you like, and bye.